Nancy Pelosi scrambling to hide racist family secret that was just exposed. In the wake of the violence in Charlottesville, Virginia, House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, the crazed California Democrat, was quick to jump on the bandwagon with other liberals who are calling for the removal of Confederate monuments nationwide. However, a racist family secret from Pelosi's past has been exposed, making her current efforts to destroy history quite hypocritical. Now, the California Congresswoman is scrambling. The Confederate statues in the halls of Congress have always been reprehensible, Pelosi said in a recent statement, according to Daily Caller. If Republicans are serious about rejecting white supremacy, I call upon Speaker Ryan to join Democrats to remove the Confederate statues from the Capitol immediately. One of the historic monuments which those on the left would like to see permanently destroyed is Baltimore's monument to Confederate Generals Stonewall Jackson and Robert E. Lee in Wyman Park near the Baltimore Museum of Art. The landmark features Robert E. Lee on his horse, Traveler, riding next to Stonewall Jackson on his horse, Little Sorrel. The statue was paid for by money from Baltimore Colonial Trust Company banker J. Henry Ferguson, who must be rolling in his grave, after leaving the funds in his will to construct a monument to his two childhood heroes. Prior to his death, Ferguson ordered the inscription on the statue to read, "They were great generals and Christian soldiers and waged war like gentlemen." The most relevant piece of the monument's history to current events, however, pertains to the day it was dedicated. The Lee Jackson statue was dedicated relatively recently in our country's history, in 1948. The statue was supposed to be created in 2 years, but a shortage of Italian clay and limitations on metal during wartime caused it to take sculptor Laura Garden Fraser a decade longer. On the day which the dedication of the Confederate statue finally took place, none other than Nancy Pelosi was in attendance. This is certainly an inconvenient factoid for the woman who would just as soon have that rare Italian clay burned to the ground, isn't it? I'll bet Pelosi wishes this bit of history would disappear along with the Confederate monuments she seems to hate so much. But, it gets even better. Pelosi's dad didn't just participate in the dedication of the Confederate Lee Jackson statue, he praised their defense of sacred institutions. Perhaps Nancy Pelosi should be forced to publicly disavow her own father for what the left would call obvious support of white supremacy. Incidentally, you didn't hear Pelosi pissing and moaning about these statues back when she was the Speaker of the House and actually had the power to change them. Could it be that this is all political posturing? She doesn't really give a rat's ass about Confederate monuments, but she does love that the turmoil surrounding them makes for the exact crisis she needs at the moment. You know what they say about Democrats and a good crisis. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.